Hello and welcome to this week's reading. My name is Siobhan Brady. I'm a psychic medium, healer, singer, shamanic practitioner, which I just added to my string of therapies since last weekend. Now, it's a beautiful day here, but I can't open my blind because otherwise the sun is coming in, can't see the screen, so it might even look a little dark. So here we all are on Monday, the 25th of March, after I hope coming through what was, and still is by all accounts, very intense energy. Oh my goodness. The only way I can describe it is, and somebody else said it to me as well, it's like my mind is going at 1,000,000 miles a minute, but my body is tired. Like I feel tired, I know I look tired, but yet the sleep is not coming in the way that we would like it. So it's about resting, guys, as well, as much as we possibly can, because this energy is, yes, it's pushing, and it's given us that sense of intensity as well, and moving us, but physically we're a little tired now. Just as I'm speaking there, I'm finding tightness in my chest, a little hard to get my breath. Now I am asthmatic, but I know it's not that feeling for myself as such. It's a collective thing that they're just showing me here. We need to stop and breathe. So take a big deep breath. Because just think about all that we have just come through. So we're still in retrograde, by the way, Mercury retrograde. We had spring equinox there during the week. And we also had a super full moon, the last one for this year. But oh my God, guys, it's just whack, 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 whack. And again, as we're in the third month of the 3 year, this is quite intense energy, and that's not over yet. So we have Mercury retrograde coming to a close, the 28th, I believe, of this month, but we're still under the shadow of it. So even for, I think it's for about another week and a half or so after that, but we will start to see things calm down. But this is the time, guys, to be making those changes and allowing even the idea of them to be coming in. So that's always a good thing. So again now as well, the energy has changed yet again. There seems to be, and I'm finding that really since, well, February, I guess, and there's a lot of old sadness here with people. So again, a collective thing, the old that hasn't been cleared. And this is why when Mercury goes into retrograde as well, it's a great time to look at the things that you need to be looking at, because things have slowed down, and sometimes it feels like, oh my God, nothing's getting done, but it's actually giving you that time in the sense of yourself to have a look. So we have such a contradictory time at the minute. That's why I think a lot of us are feeling like, oh my God, I'm going at a mile a minute. I can't seem to slow down, but yet I just want to lie down and sleep. So it's contradictory. So it's about just trying to find yourself and your balance in the middle of all of that, and resting when you can, and working with the energy, in whatever way you can that your energy allows for. So that's very important. So again, allowing the old sadness or any old things. It's not just about sadness. It could be loose ends that need to be tied up. It could be, because retrograde does this as well, it could be about people coming into your life that they may be coming back in, shall we say, with maybe a little bit of unfinished business. I'm just moving my screen back here a little bit, and things like that. So there's something else trying to come in here with me, so I'll just see if it comes, because it's stalling. And it feels like I'm having somebody from spirit come in. So this is kind of unusual when I be doing my YouTube videos, but there must be somebody who's going to watch this that needs to be told from their father, spirit side. And this would be a lady who watches, I believe the name Mary Ann or Marianne is significant as well, either with the lady who watches or with somebody that she knows. But this man here I believe is the father of the person who will be watching, and he's just coming through there. There seems to be slight confusion. Maybe that's why, because I'm talking about that contradictory energy. There seems to be a slight confusion around this man, so I may not have been fully able to. I'm pausing here as well because this is the way the energy is breaking. So sometimes when I feel the energy of a person who has maybe dementia or Alzheimer's or just forgetfulness, my words won't come. So he's just saying there to his daughter, and the soulmate card kind of overturned there as well. So there's a lovely connection here. But the Marianne is the name, which as well has been mentioned, and everything will be okay. So if there's anybody watching that needs to hear that, happy to pass that on, even though I'm not fully sure. Obviously, you know, it could be up to 100 people might see this video, so I hope it resonates some of you. Now, again, while I'm still taking the deep breath here, I'm finding the throat chakra here as well is our throat, our truth, our way of expression, expressing, or our expression is still being blocked. So again, I have to say it, and I've been saying it, and well, Spirit, I've been saying it since late last year. Whatever we bring into 2019 is going to amplify, and I've seen it, guys, and I think I've preached this last week as well. So whatever we bring in, so we need to be expressing, whether it's hurt, pain, joy, whatever it is, the true essence of ourselves. And you know, if there's something, you see, what we do is as well, oh, should that happened years ago? Should I look at? Yeah, I have to think about it, but it doesn't really bother me. But that means it's still, you're still holding. So it's still in there. So like, even if you feel it doesn't really bother you, or you're telling yourself it doesn't really bother you, it's still there. So it's about letting go and expressing. So the truth there, and all of that needs to come out. So without further ado, because I could go on, I could keep talking all day, and the Spirit just keeps giving me beautiful messages to say, and the angels and everything like that. So I do feel, as again, the seraphim angels are coming in. So here we have Monday, Tuesday, so today and tomorrow, because I am on time this week. Isn't it great that I have actually made it in on time? Everything's just moving so fast, everybody. It's hard to keep track. So these 2 or 3 do not want to go into the deck. So I'm going to put them down there. Just getting a pain in my heart space there, my physical heart. So again, guys, don't hold on. Don't be holding so tight. Allow this heart expansion. Even though I got it in the physical heart, normally I would feel it maybe around the chakra there, but there is a lot of heart expansion going on. So these 3 cards are for, we've Monday and Tuesday here. We've Tuesday, Wednesday. So we must be going to have I saw one of them there. So there's a busy week ahead. And there's a lot of what Spirit is saying here. There's a lot of things coming into, plain sight is what they're saying. So we really are going to be seeing what we need to be seeing before we come to the end of this month, which will be the next card, or probably 2 or 3 cards, who knows, into the end of the month. So we're ending off this big month spectacularly now, because the energy again, the 3 month, the 333, all of that. So we have 29th, 30th, 31st, you know, so we have all the 3s coming in there again. So and I'm actually hosting 2-day retreat with a friend up in Loughcrew here in Ireland, in Oldcastle at a sacred site. So we're doing that all weekend, so it's going to be rocking. And I'm not too sure, but it could be the first of its kind that's been held up there with Sweat Lodge. And, you know, that'll be in itself just amazing. And then we have a day of chanting, singing, healing, drumming, all of that, journeying on the Sunday. So we're only getting 1 there, guys. So that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I did get a glimpse of that as well. So let's see what we have. Oh, okay, Monday, Tuesday, body care. So this is what happens with me as well when people come to me for one-to-one readings. I talk like that, I channel, and then I take out the cards. And by the time we take out the cards, I've nearly said everything that the cards are starting to say. So I've been talking about this, guys. Rest when you can. Go with the energy when you can. Take time to breathe. Take time, and I just spoke to a friend there, and take time out just for you to rest, take a bath, salts, crystals. A beautiful friend of mine is going to call for me now, and we're going to go for breakfast. So it's about taking that time when you can. Yeah, there are days, weeks that we keep going, but slot it in, slot the self-care in, because it's so important. So, and sleep, as I said, I did not have a good week last week with sleep, and falling asleep brilliantly, waking up though, and so the energy, that's what the energy does. And the more we're open to it, the more it will affect us. So, but if you're having issues with stress, I would be saying to people, get some valerian root. It really helps quiet the mind. Mine is more energetic now. It's the moon cycles and all of that, because I'm so open to the energy, and I download a lot. So that's maybe going on as well. But then try and take time then during the daytime to have that rest period if you can. Also as well, I feel that people are not looking after their minds. So we're not just talking in what you can see here. We're talking about what cannot be seen. And this can be quite, obviously, when you get in here into trying to figure out what's going on in your own mind. And I know that may sound like, how would you not know that? But we don't. It's so complex, and we make everything so complex. And again, as I said there as well, about how, oh sure, that happened years ago, that shouldn't be bothering me now. So we just kind of put it back there to the back of our heads and go, from grand, we need to be looking after our minds. So today and tomorrow, okay, and not just for today and tomorrow, but this is something, today is the start of a new week. Think about, how can I look after myself better? And it's so important with the food, with what we're drinking, with the people that we're surrounding ourselves with what we're doing, how we're allowing our pulling and wooling at our own bodies and overdoing it and doing things that we shouldn't be doing, like maybe pulling furniture around or not asking for help. This is, take time out, ask for help, and it will come. Okay, so that's Monday. Tuesday. Now, as I said, 3 cards here would not go back into the deck when I was shuffling for Wednesday, Thursday, and I can see this one. So meditation. I think I see the Serenity card here as well. Meditation, answered prayer, and serenity. Okay, so it seems like what we've been saying here, guys, it's a big week. As I said, it's a busy week, but it's all about you. Have you noticed? It's all about taking the time to look at, bring yourself into peace. So meditation, finding that time, taking that little bit of time out, whether it be 5 minutes in the day, whether it be an hour in the day, if that's what you can do, that's amazing. But taking that time out for you. And don't sit though in the space of going, I'm taking time out for me now so I can bitch. No, take time out so that you can give yourself some peace, which is what this is about. And this answered prayer. Ask for what you want. Are you asking for what you want, or are you giving out about what you're trying to deal with? You see, there's such a difference, and it can be just that little switch. Instead of going, God, this, that, and the other, and this is wrong, and that's wrong. It can just be about like asking, please help me to make things better, or please show me how I can, be more in peace, because we are responsible for our own peace. And again, that's part of what we would be going on with at the moment too. It's like, are we taking responsibility? So there again with the body care card, are we minding ourselves? Are we doing what's right for us? Are we keeping our energy field clear? Are we keeping our spaces clear? Are we moving in toxic situations in and out and then wondering why we're not feeling good? Are we surrounding ourselves with the wrong energy, with the wrong people, with the wrong things? So think about that, because we are responsible. We should be responsible for our own peace and our own happiness. So if you want more of that, then start to practice these little things. And again, body care is coming back in here, because meditation, as I said, they said here about looking after our minds. Meditation is one of the best things that you can be doing to look after your mind. And yes, sometimes when you try to relax into it, it doesn't happen. That's okay. You don't keep getting bogged down by that. Just try again, or just put on something different, or put on a piece of music and just sit and relax, or even get a book. It's just about that time for you where you're not stressing and focusing on what's bothering you, and you're letting go. The answered prayer then, ask for what you want. And I feel emotional when I'm saying back here, because it's like I put a post up there this morning on Facebook about God, and he's in charge here, guys, and we can't control it. So ask for what you want, but when you ask, it's like you don't need to keep checking in to see, well, is it coming? What's happening? Where are you? What's taking you so long? Ask and know that it will be done. It's like I say to people, if you go to a restaurant or whatever, and you order something, well, hopefully 99% of the time what you ask for is what you'll get back. But you don't keep going into the kitchen to check on the chef and to see, well, like, have you my food on yet? Like, and that's the way I want it, because you've already asked. So you're hoping, and you should trust enough. And that's what this is as well. When you ask the universe or God or your angels or whomever it is that you speak to for what you want, well, then just let it go, and it will come back to you in the way that it needs to. This is something else that we need to work on, because we feel that we only know exactly how we need something or what it should be like, and we forget that, oh, God actually knows what we need, and the angels will help us achieve that. So kind of take yourself out of it. As I said, this post that I put up is, we're not in control, guys. So let those who are in control, or the universe or whatever, deliver back to us what we need. And I did get a glimpse of this one. And this is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay? Excuse me. And I know for one, I will be having an amazing weekend, sharing sacred space, really sacred space on Lough Crew here, as I said, in County Meath in Ireland. And we have a wonderful lineup for the weekend up there on the megalithic site and the centre there. And also it is Mother's Day on Sunday. So for all of us who are mothers, and for all of us who maybe don't have, we're all mothers in some way, let's put it that way. We've all mothered a child, we've all helped with children, whether they be our nieces or nephews or what, we've all had that experience. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, make it a time of celebration and family time, okay? Especially for us ladies, okay? But I'm also here, I want to talk about the mother of all mothers. Well, there's two in my book. So one is Mother Earth, whom we will be honouring very much on the weekend, and also think about what Mother Earth gives to us. What does she give us? How does she sustain us? Are we sustaining her in the way that she has sustained us? So think about that. Celebrate life, guys. Celebrate your life. We should always find something to celebrate, because it's so important. So celebrate your life. Think about, oh my goodness, I have so much I need to celebrate. And then obviously we're coming into the end of the month, and we'll be into April then next week. So this is great, guys, because it's been a huge month. So celebrate and take stock of all that you have done this month, all the changes that you have made or are implementing, which will come into fruition. So start thinking about all that, and oh my goodness, think about, oh my God, I have done amazing work for myself this month with all the changes and the trials and the, moving with the energy and the way that we have all been moving with it. So congratulate yourselves, yeah, and take that time and just then take the time to thank yourself. And then the other mother is Mother Mary for me. She is the mother of all mothers. And she comes and takes us in her arms like her children and brings in such beautiful healing. So sometimes we find it hard to celebrate ourselves. Okay? So Mother Mary is coming to help you do that. And of course, your angels are there. And I would be saying to you, you need to connect more with them. We need to connect more with Mother Earth. We need to connect more with what we're actually doing to the earth. So we need to celebrate her as well. And in celebrating, it's like bringing back the energy, re-energizing the earth, re-energizing ourselves, because that's what it's all about. It's like it's a two-way thing. And, you know, you energize one, then it has a knock-on effect. And that's the beauty of it. So guys, celebrate, 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 celebrate. So body care, Monday, Tuesday. Can't hold them all up. Answered prayer, serenity, meditation for midweek. So Tuesday, Wednesday. So that there's a lot going on. Even though it's all, it feels like it's bringing us back into that sense of balance and all of that, but there's still quite a lot going on. And, you know, sometimes it takes us a while to settle, and then into the weekend then to finish off the month. And as I said, with Mother's Day, we have a beautiful celebratory card there. So guys, take the time that you need. Honor yourselves. So important. So important. Look after your minds. So this is a week, it's just like, we will have a lot of kind of like, oh, I know what that is now. Oh, I see why that happened. It's lovely when we get through it and we can see that. When we're in it, I know it's crap, but it's all starting to. So take it, own it, enjoy it, revel in it, and work with that energy now, because, you know, we have a little bit of a hiatus. I don't know if that's the right word, but things are calming. So it's just where we're like, I'm being shown the oak tree. So we're like the acorn there, and how it will grow, and then it has to stop for a while, gather its energy again, and then there's another spurt. So take some time, guys, because, you know, this is a year of big changes, and it's all happening. So go with it. So thank you, as always, for tuning in to my channel, which is starting to grow steadily now, and I'm very happy about that. So thank you for anyone who has subscribed, for sharing and all of that. I have a new website, www.siobhanbradymedium.net, if you'd like to check out any of my stuff there. Also, I'm on Facebook. Siobhan Brady Psychic Medium is my personal page, and then Siobhan Brady Spiritual Mentor is my business page. So lovely. Thank you all again, and I'd love to see you on my pages. And I'm on Instagram as well. I can't remember what my login is there, but my name. I think it's Spiritual Mentor as well. So thank you, and see you all next week. God bless for a great week. Bye bye.